cardio day, so yippee.
Oh shit. Okay. The sunshine is flowing, the days are getting longer, and we're about to get our summer bodies in check, okay? So today, Jesse said it, cardio. Okay, what do we need?
We need a mat. We're gonna use a mat. You don't have to have a mat if you have a nice carpet or some nice floor.
If you have cushion.
Stability ball, core band, challenger bar,
And
the ankle weights. Look at this bling. Hi.
sorry,
I like two different styles. What are we selling now, Fred? Black?
I believe so.
Black. Get
Black
on
on
it.
black.
Get on it.
Black on black. Okay, so remember the drill. We're gonna take you through that warm up, then 35 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, cycling through our circuit 3 times before we go on to that finisher. For our finisher today, we have legs. Legs. We're in a mood today, aren't we?
Oh, we are.
I feel like you put these things
flare.
on and you just feel like a pony. I feel like a pony. I just want to trot, like a model trot.
Galloping into the day.
Yeah,
baby.
okay, it's a vibe. Okay, let's get into our workout.
Here is a party. All right, so first we're going to start with that warm up. 30 seconds, continuous movements. How many? 8 workouts, 8 movements. Here we go. Don't
do
skip it. Don't skip it. Especially if you're over the hill, which we determined is 40, I think.
So we're not over the hill, yes. Okay, starting with those leg hops side to side. So this can be as explosive or as tame as you need it to be. I fell on the ice the other day, so mine's a little bit tamer than the average hop. And switch sides.
You can always just go from one ankle to the other too. Whatever floats your boat. Jumping jacks next in 5 seconds.
3, 2, and 1. Woo! I love these. They're the quickest way to get my heart rate up.
Really? Jump squats for me.
Yeah?
Jump squats, jump lunges. Hate that shit. All right, on to arm circles in 13 seconds. So get this done.
I just feel like getting everything moving, all the extremities, it like makes the heart rate skyrocket.
I get it. 2
And 1.
1.
That's it.
Forward first. Really try and feel that range of motion in the shoulder joint.
Feel that nice stretch across the chest. Let's switch it up. Take it backwards. There we go. Shoulder blades almost come together at the back of the body, please. Nice.
3,
2, and 1. Okay, we got that side step.
There we go.
And ladder hop.
Ooh, behind.
Oh yeah.
Crossover.
And reach.
Back and reach.
All sexy like.
That's it.
I can't. You undulate through the wrist.
I feel like you should have a southern accent.
I know.
Yes.
I think it should happen.
Can you have one this whole episode?
I don't know if I know how to do that. I'm always dependent on the kindness of a gentleman.
Bless her soul. No?
Silly me. Oh my. It's back. We forgot to switch, darling.
Oh, switch?
We forgot to switch.
All
This is
right.
gonna get real annoying.
Everyone with a southern accent's like,
They're
that's
mute that
terrible.
bitch. Mute her. Oh, my potty mouth. Oh my.
Think, who's the princess? Frog princess.
Tiana.
Good southern accent.
She does have a good southern accent, doesn't she? When I think southern
Matthew
accent, I always
McConaughey.
think of Rachel McAdams in the Notebook. She's like, silly me, I'm a silly woman. I am not.
That was a great movie.
It was a fucking
So
fantastic
good.
movie. So not real life though, like come on.
Did you see where they kissed?
supposed to
She kissed Ryan Gosling at the MTV Music Awards.
I don't remember.
Oh my god, it was amazing.
Really? Like what? What do you mean amazing? Good
Well, they like ran across. She ran across the stage and he jumped in his.
Yeah.
I
I remember that, and then I thought like fairy tales did come true.
And I thought every relationship should be just like that.
Right? I was like, this is not how it happens in the Notebook. This is not how it happened. Okay, we're gonna flip over onto our backs in 10 seconds for hip thrusts. We totally digressed and missed a warm-up exercise.
In warm-up.
3, 2, and 1. Flip it over, onto your back.
We're on it. We just started early.
Get your heels nice and close to your bum. Squeeze your glutes all the way up to the sky. Just like that, darling.
Better than I can do.
Oh dear.
All right, should we switch quick? Cross body reach.
Yes, let's do it. Oh, I'm so glad we got to do this one. Did you hear that crack?
That was the floor.
It was not back.
Ouch.
Okay, perfect.
Now for the real thing. All right, what are we starting out with? 10
We
seconds.
have lateral plank walks and 4-minute climbers.
So
We're coming into our high
Put it
plank.
together.
Okay. I'm going to show you that lateral side view. We're walking across, crisscrossing the arms for 4, and then running out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go back where you came from. Crisscross.
go for 4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's an eager beaver. You cross, I don't cross.
1, 2, 3, 4. Try crossing. It's fun.
Is it?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm waiting for you. 1, 2, 3.
So good. So you want to keep your hands below your shoulders, and as you crisscross, take a second to actually think about what you're doing. Don't move too quickly. What do we got
Get in
next?
that bear crawl position. We're gonna do 3 forward, and then we're gonna do a push-up. Here we go. So remember, alternating that right hand and left foot, and then, so opposite sides are moving back.
Oh, my laces. Oh dear.
Then drop that forehead down in the push-up. We have 3 walks forward, feet together, and then in that push-up. Feet together.
Ground, coming down to the ground. It's the only time. Okay, take it away, Terrence. I want to tie my laces.
All right, hands off push-up plank. So
Do your kids know how to tie
we
their laces?
haven't done this before. So I'm gonna show you. We're pressing off and then touching knees. 1 tap, and then back to that double hand. So lots of shoulder work here.
Obviously, if you can't manage a push away from the ground, stick with those single taps.
Heart rate's up.
Oh, my quads! I couldn't say that with this.
Oh, 1, 2.
Did I miss one?
I think you doubled up. Maybe not though.
And
That's it.
oh, mercy on my
Those are no
quads. Okay.
All right, stability ball. So we're gonna grab our mats for us because we're on a hardwood floor. Stability ball, we're gonna pass through from the feet. So bracing the ball in the feet, hands above the head, bringing it up, pass it over. Lots of control on the way back down.
Okay, so you're gonna want to arch your back away from the ground. That's the natural tendency. But try to keep your back ribs firmly rooted into your mat, okay? When you feel like you start to arch the lower back too much away from the ground, push your ribs in and then reverse your movement. That's the bottom of your range.
Nice. All right, we'll come back to those. Remember, we're doing 3 laps. So if you didn't get it that time, we have 2 more chances. All right.
Where are my dumbbells at? Where are my dumbbells at?
All right, we'll do without dumbbells for now. First round without dumbbells.
Up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and low. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4. So a nice low squat. Punching forward at shoulder height, and then we're punching overhead, okay? Core is nice and tight. Don't let those knees roll in. Come on, 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So don't cheat that squat, guys. Next round, we're using 5 pounds. So feel free to load up.
Okay, what do we got next?
All right,
Oh!
7 lunge to a hop.
momentum, not too much here. And if you are having a hard time balancing, walk your feet wider, okay? So they're still staggered, but they're further apart. Widening your base for support adds stability.
Shirley, the quads are burning now. 3 seconds.
Shirley! Who's Shirley? Who's Shirley?
That's your southern name.
Oh, hi, I'm Shirley. Nice to meet you. All right, next. I find it annoying, so.
Ankle taps.
I find it annoying. Okay, 4 ankle taps. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 heel flickers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's salty. With the 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feels like a dance move. Are we speeding up?
Slow it down. Or speed it up. One.
Finish it! Woo! What is with my laces today?
Double knot, girl. All right, knee tucks. So grabbing that stability ball again. Important note, if you're feeling lightheaded, do not bring your head below your heart. I am not, so here we go.
This is my favorite right here. Whee!
Bring that ball in, we've done these many times. Woo. I'm doing a pike. Tammy's doing knees in.
Just a nice knee tuck. So my back stays parallel to the ceiling. Shoulders remain stacked over the head. Pull that ball in, send it away. Pull it in, nice and easy for 3, 2, and 1.
Make sure you finish at the end. So come out today, straight plank. If you're doing the plank option.
Make sure you finish at the end. Okay, back to the top. Those lateral plank walks. Try to crisscross, okay? Here we go. Woo. Ah!
4. Any more space?
Get out of my bubble.
I don't like the crisscross.
No? I love it.
There are 2 types of people in this world. Crisscrossers and the non-crisscrossers. Last one. Finish it. Woo! Hey. Staying down, bear crawls, or come up if you need to.
I'm spitzing all over the place.
Like it.
Okay.
All right, bear crawl. So we're going 3 forward, push up, and 3 back. Right hand, left foot, opposite, opposite, together, and down. Ready?
There we go. Keep that back flat.
Get primal. Get primal with it. 2, 3.
So much thinking required for opposite hands.
Totally. Rewarding left dementia here. All right.
There's not a
That
moment
silly,
in here.
crazy hands off push up. So that combo. All right.
Okay, let's start with the push off. 3, here we go. Right, left.
Woo! So you'll notice that you have to come down far enough to get some leverage when you push back. It's not easy. Just do your best.
Oh, my Atlanta!
Keep it up. 7 more seconds. 1 more
the ground. That's it. And breathe. We really want to harvest the power of your breath.
How are those ankle weights feeling?
Oh, you know regret? Have you ever had regret? My goal in life is to never have regret. And right now, oh, let me tell you. I was playing it over in my mind, like, whose idea was this? Who do I have to push around later? Was it Jesse? Was it you, Frederick?
It's Jesse.
Was it Jen? Whose idea was this?
Okay. Squat to punch. Grab your double. Punch forward. Punch up.
Okay, we've got 5 pounds. Nice and deep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Overhead. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to really sit into those heels for that squat. And ideally, the angle of your back, you want to be the same as the angle of your shins. So weight in the heel. Come on. Ah! Woo! Okay.
We're doing that left side static lunge with that hop up, okay?
Do you guys like our matching outfits?
Let's get down to it.
Let's get down to business.
So you can pick up the speed, but make sure you're getting nice and deep in that lunge, all right? Don't cheat the lunge.
20 seconds, we're halfway through. Hold that knee all the way in towards your chest. I like to exhale as I push the ground away. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Ankle
Don't worry.
taps to those heel clicks. A little leprechaun action.
I feel like I've gained 5 pounds.
You need to change it.
I didn't click it.
All right, here we go. 1, 4. 1 good knee equals 4 heel counts, right?
Are you doing it?
2, 3, 4. Here it is. Woohoo! 4 seconds. 3, 4, 1. Finish. 2.
Wow.
Nice.
Feel those
Only round
right
2.
up the midline.
Stability ball.
So good. Let's get that ball, roll out over it, and tuck.
Tight or tough?
I'm tucking.
That is the question.
I'm a tucker.
I'll tuck.
Whee! That never gets old, actually. I know a lot of people tend to be nervous about the ball. Just think of grounding yourself into the ground with your palms. Really use your core to help stabilize you here. Focus each time you send the legs out. Nice big exhale when you pull those knees in.
4 seconds. One
I
more.
can actually stay here all day. Right here. Woo!
Surprisingly tough on the quads.
Okay.
1 more lap.
One more from the top.
Lateral planks. Crisscross. Non-crisscross.
Fine, I won't crisscross.
Crisscross.
Where are you going?
I like that about you. 1. Catch me if you can. 4.
Gotcha.
1.
So try not to pike your bum here. Keep the back of your head in line with your spine. It's so tempting to hang it down. You got all that good work, all that structure and form through your body. Don't fuck it up with your neck. Don't fuck it up.
That's true. You're already fucking up using your phone. Anyway. Combat when you can.
Stop being fuckers.
The editing guy's gonna hate all those fucks.
Sorry, Ben.
Alright,
Sorry.
move over.
Just always pushing me around.
Here, crawl, hover.
Okay, here we go.
For 3, 1.
What are you doing?
2. What?
It's all push-up plank.
Huh? No. Sister.
Oh,
Sister
silly
movements.
me. Silly
1,
me.
2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Last round. I know you guys don't want to give up. Some of you, I shouldn't say you're gonna want to. You're not gonna want to. You're just gonna feel the urge. That's when all the gains are happening. So it's important to stick that wherever you can, okay?
Okay, now,
Slow it down, that's all.
hands off, push-up leg. I wanted to tell you about this show.
Tell me.
I can't remember what it's called. It's like Crazy Rich Asians, but a reality show. It was so good.
Oh.
I think it was like
I think I know.
Empire Blank.
I keep
That's it.
seeing that.
Oh my God, it was so
like,
bad.
yes.
I couldn't look away. I was like, I can't.
Well, I keep seeing it on Netflix. I'm like so intrigued. I'm like, my brain is gonna start to disintegrate if I press play.
I need a Kardashian voice alert. It's not that. But I mean, like, it was fun to look at for a while. It was one of those.
Is it over? You binged it?
I binged it.
Really?
I was writing programs and I binged it. Last one. But it was like one of those shows where you do this the whole time. Where you're like,
Well, the girl on the cover, I'm just like,
Kind of like this.
like,
happening.
what? Oh, she's like an Asian Kylie, kind of.
Got it?
Ish. She's a really big DJ.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Kim Lee.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Now I'm like curious to actually hear what she sounds like.
What do you mean? She doesn't talk?
No, I mean in terms of like her music, her musical voice.
So they didn't like show you that?
No, which was like sort of the point.
Maybe that's the teaser, the trailer.
Anyways, when that finished, a bunch of other suggestions came up, so I'll let you
Quality
know.
of your suggestions just like shot through the roof.
I know, I definitely screwed up my algorithm there.
Soon she's gonna come, you guys are just gonna see a blob. There's gonna be nothing left upstairs.
It's like the only TV time I get when I sit and program. And it's really not TV time because I'm not paying attention to a single thing that's happening on the screen. It's just like white noise.
I thought you guys were describing this show for a second.
Hey!
Are we white noise? Do any of you just turn us on in the background?
But you know what was the worst back in the 90s when you'd buy a workout DVD and all the jokes would get old by the second time you went through it?
True.
Yes. That's what we bring you freshness.
That's why we don't make jokes. You just get to laugh at us.
Might not be the most sophisticated thing you've ever heard, but at least it's new.
And
All right.
at this age, I can't get my laces to stay tight.
What are we doing? Static lunge. Here we go. We're gonna have to split the time.
So the next suggestion was like, I think Singapore social. I don't even know. I might give it a little gander.
Yes, we will. You've already watched it.
I don't have any time not booked for at least another 4 days, so I don't know. We'll see.
We were watching The Crown.
I'm watching The Crown.
Great.
I took a break.
Yeah, see? That's what happens. We just play.
Where did you take the break when she got old?
No.
I took the break on the
Really?
season where like I came back and all of a sudden it's an old queen.
No. Ankle taps. 2. Yay!
No offense, Queenie. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. These are going on me.
I can tell.
Wasn't that ankle tap part of one of our dances we made up?
Good 90s move. Feel free to steal it.
I'm sure we had a little flavor with the hands. Like a,
Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
woo!
Woo! Last one before the finisher.
What's going on with your ponytail, princess?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. This is real life.
From the back of your ball, roll it out. Roll it out. I love it. Yesterday,
This doesn't end up where I wanted to end up.
I was doing some work on the computer, and I sat on my ball for a good 2 hours. It was amazing for the core. But if you decide to use your ball to sit on at home, make sure your posture's good.
5 seconds.
Oh, and 1.
Woo! Oh my gosh. That was time. You guys, that's amazing. All right. Good job if you did that. We told you we were going to turn it up in February. But don't go anywhere. Leg finisher. Right now.
What are we doing for leg finisher? What's coming up?
We've got challenger bar, leg extensions, something a little bit different. We'll give you a couple different variations. Single leg bridge, because like a bridge, you can't go wrong with a bridge. We got a lunge into a front kick because we're feeling a little bit aggressive today. Knee to back kick because the glute max needs some action and so does the core. And sumo squat to heel raise.
And
you
some
might be wondering,
circles.
and some leg circles. You might be wondering why the core is involved, because everything's connected. We want to make sure we're warming everything up so that the muscle group we're trying to activate gets full activation, all the surrounding muscle groups.
Legs.
Don't go anywhere. Let's go.
I love working legs.